we did see, I actually am completely drawing blanks right now, I'm not going to lie.
GP took out Seagull Joe.
Yeah, GP took out Single Joe. Yes, and Kershawn is in the winner's semis, waiting to play against, I believe, I'm not sure who it is, but yeah, again, there's too much action going on, man. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. That was so raunchy. Forgive me. This is a different Xanadu. I am so sorry. Let everybody burps. Everybody burps.
For such a slow character like Ike, GP is doing a great job of just stopping these up Bs, punishing it accordingly. Lord Jesus, that neutral B coming out.
Ridiculous.
Super strong, and bro, GP barely have % scratch on him, bro.
That eruption's no joke. You always have to respect that and like try to recover accordingly. But if you're a character like Young Link, who always has to come up basically from below, it's a wash, potentially.
Bro, I just want to say, GP's been playing so hot today. I saw him versus Seagull Joe. Seeing him right now, he looks super, super confident. Any approach this Young Link is doing, GP does not care about.
Oh, man.
And I feel like in this matchup, I feel like Young Link super shines at stuffing Ike out, because obviously with Ike jumping, he always wants those slow nairs out, those slow fares. His aerials aren't really that fast, apart from back air, which is decent. Young Link can just stuff all of that out. His frame data will make anyone sick, you know? It's very, very sickening. And PawnMaster doing a great job of showing that.
That down tilt to up B. That's a great kill confirm, but that down tilt is high key a violation of Geneva Convention. It's actually
that down tilt is amazing.
It's like minus like single digits on shield, and it's not, and it's like less than 8.
Bro, his own moveset is like close to like minus single digits, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Zoner, by the way. But yeah, great job from GP taking another stock very quickly with these ledge situations are working out so well for him,
bro,
man.
GP been super clinical, bro. He been getting rid of the stocks absolutely straight away, and you can see it earlier on in the games.
Finding a way back down. He's really not having, bro, these projectiles they're there, but GP is not actually, like, in terms of being consistently smothered by them, that is not very much the factor so far.
Yeah, I feel like with Zona characters, they always have an autopilot, no matter who they play. You know, whether it's Mega Man throwing out 2 lemons into a Metal Blade, Young Links like to do 2 fire arrows into maybe a boomerang upwards. GP is sniffing that every time, coming down with a net, and that's just ignoring any of PawnMaster's hitboxes.
Absolutely. And I do want to say that's a really good point that you pointed out, and I think it's something that really separates the mid-level player from the high-level player. It's like, if you play like a boss battle and you always follow the same type of pattern, like then it's that's the part that makes it easy to download faster.
Yeah. You know, everybody has autopilots, even the best players, but like the difference is that this guy's autopilot is not working against GP. He needs to think, because if you don't think, it's going to be over before you know it.
Adaptations are very much a factor.
Absolutely.
Understanding there's so many variables that go into it.
But for real though, I will give it up to PawnMaster, doing a great job of bringing it back one stock to 1, but still at a high percent. Wow, that RB was just clutching up at the end.
All right. GP, he's not far from getting the stock in terms of the raw sheer power that Ike is able to just constantly put out. But now we're even in percents. And the thing is, we see GP playing a very conservative, reserved playstyle, because he knows for a fact that he does not want to take too much excessive damage from these projectiles trying to get in. He's not going to, unless that fellow jumped into the blast zone.
I think he jumped into the blast zone. Dang! I was about to say that GP was literally throwing his fishing rod into the river, fishing for all of those reverse snares into the up air, because I feel like Young Link was in that window. But it doesn't even matter, because I'm just going to move out the way of the air smash, shimmies out the way, and just dash attacks him.
Good.
And somehow, like we said, I think he jumped into the blast zone, so that was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. Also, you notice, like, with Ike, I hate the way they did Ike's voice in this game. Bro, like, I fight for my friends. In this game, he's like, I fight for my friends.
He doesn't like you have that many friends, honestly. He's edgy at the moment, like you said.
Exactly, bro. Like, he's like, legit. I'm good on that, bro. Like, make some friends. But he's still cooking. He's still cooking. GP certainly showing that he's got some friends representative, because he got a lot of love in the Twitch chat right now with the EU boys.
Yeah, bro. Big up to GP guys in the chat. If you're from UK, or even if you're just supporting UK, I need to hear it big. For GP, man. This man's been cooking today. I've been real.
Man, what does Xanadu, dude? You got Minimo, Yabuki, GP coming through, like really showing their stuff.
Reverse nair into the bear.
Oh my God, I almost saw the Krakatawa from a mile away, but oh my God, movement. Oh, what amazing Yomi from GP. I love it. For those who don't know, I said Yomi. Yomi is basically how you play when you're not attacking. So it's just threatening by just positioning, posturing, threatening the attack. Almost surviving from the forward air. Oh my goodness, he does survive.
God.
And does get a side B kill off the top. Very rare.
I don't know if that was bad DI or not. I feel like he shouldn't have died to that, but regardless, that was an aggressive way to come back to the ledge, and it actually paid off to GP. Hats off to him. No hats off to this PawnMaster, though. He cannot celebrate at all. He needs to come back straight away. And there we see again the autopilot kind of setting in with these projectiles. It's been kind of thrown out without any thought, not even getting any conversion of it, but still finds the up smash, keeping himself alive in the set.
Yeah, we've seen PawnMaster about 3 times on stream in 3 different sets. He's like, you talk about his autopilot, he always, like when he's just up behind and the opponent's around like 140%, he just whips out that completely out of nowhere up smash, and then GP unfortunately rolled into it. But he is not worse for wear at all.
Oh,
he is very much posturing. Krakatoa! Oh, almost. What's basic from the spin attack? PawnMaster. But there's the nair up there. Nothing to mess with at all. Nothing to be trifled with at all.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much stuff you throw at my house, he still finds that window for opportunity. Manages to find the nair to up air, so, just a classic kill confirm, easy bread and butters. And I don't think PawnMaster can keep up at the moment. I'm going to be real.
Good grief. GP with a very dominant showing. PawnMaster, oh my goodness.
Okay,
this dude's doing strength.
Yeah, absolutely. Starting to cook. Gets a nice drag down fair into down tilt. But not enough ledge trapping. Actually opts to go back to the stage and just throw arrows at the ledge for no reason.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that's going to help against GP, right? Because not really much options he can do off the ledge. He's slow. He's a big, slow man. I feel like Youngling's ledge trapping with like nairs or fairs, maybe a bomb at the ledge can kind of like scare GP into doing something unsafe, right? Instead, he just opts for the fire arrows. And again, like we talked about, that autopilot. GP not going to care about that. Oh my God.
Bro, PawnMaster is playing ultimate right now. He is spot dodging. He is very much spot dodging.
If it works, it works, bro. PawnMaster keeping alive in the set like we said. Just needs a bit more damage on these strings, He does get them, but doesn't push it as far as he maybe could do. Okay. Actually has a lead this time. Okay, we're starting to cook. Gets the drag down.
What an amazing sequence.
And this game's gone on his head. Topsy-turvy, for real.
Yes, it was so commanding in GP's favor, but now PawnMaster, dude, like he's just...
He hurt us, bro. He hurt us.
He's really polished his combo game, man.
Well, we said before, he wasn't getting much off it, but now he's starting to. Gets another tech option, and he keeps covering with either up air or fair.
What an up air.
Oh my God, get the hell off me. Doesn't matter where you are, bro.
I like the idea from PawnMaster. Oh yeah, that's the DI out. I think it was going to kill regardless. But the thing is, that I like that he went for that jump move. That shows that PawnMaster is really just trying to stifle every option when they get to that high percent. And while it's true that Rage Ike was only 2 or 3 hits away from potentially winning that game, PawnMaster was just, with the Vortex and the sheer frame there.
Bro, the difference between the start of the game and the end of the game was like night and day, bro. PawnMaster was picking up the slack so much towards the end of the game. Got a lot, like you said, polished the combos a little bit, got more and more damage, actually ledge trapped, and that fair just going to take GP away.
Well, GP, we'll see what he can do. I actually have not heard this all before. Shout out to people actually picking different music. You do adore to see it. Trouble brewing. I don't even know what game this is from. But regardless, it's a banger. Let's get into it.
Opting for the down tilt punish instead for the up B. Not going for the classic grab people like to do. And the nice opening gambit from GP, going to get some clean, 56%. Needs a little bit more though. I know he's a little kid, but he drinks his milk for real.
Yes, indeed. The thing is, this is a best of 5 sets, so we still have at least 2 more games. Oh, I like that he went for the nair, but unfortunately kind of floats on the execution. And now PawnMaster setting up the effective range, keeping away from those big, meaty hitboxes that Ike's got.
Yeah, I like PawnMaster's positioning now. And from the start of the set to now, he's keeping in like just a mid-range zone. That little bubble is keeping him away, but it doesn't matter about any type of zone you're in. GP putting him in a world of hurt. Only got, what, 60% on them?
That could very easily grow with the way PawnMaster has been able to optimize his combo game since game 2.
Okay, nice.
Oh, goes for that down air almost, but not quite. A little bit too far away. Oh, there you go. There's that again, man. That's that problem solver. That move is Definitely OD. Oh, there's the falling there. Oh, wow. Custom combo off the trade. Whoa, you got a little bit too much dip on your chip. Your man is spinning right around.
Yeah, GP not trying to taste any of it. These up Bs coming out a lot. He's just letting it rip.
Oh my goodness, yeah, he's definitely not being so easily, like the autopilot seems to be off. He's doing things different. He is doing things very different. Up B, okay, gets a grab combo, pushes it further. His dash attack usage has been very clutch as well. Goes to the downer, not quite.
Yeah, his dash attack's been covering a lot of landings, you know. Not letting PawnMaster land safely. Oh, I like the dash back F smash.
But also very effective from GP with the perfect positioning and awareness of the platform there.
Well, I was saying earlier before GP took the stock that PawnMaster's doing a great job at keeping outside of Ike's threat bubble. There's nothing he can do to kind of stop this youngling when he's just throwing stuff around.
Oh, yeah, nice. Nair up. Oh, my goodness.
But every time, GP keeps coming in from that diagonally above angle with the nairs. Every time.
Timing.
You know, with great timing, yeah.
Like, look at the way PawnMaster throws these boomerangs. He's almost always throwing the boomerang upward
to
cover the jump.
Yep.
Exactly just like that. But the thing is, he's covering in that, and he looks for a window when he's either about to throw the boomerang or it's not back yet.
Oh,
exactly
the reverse
like
nair,
exactly as I say it. Crystal ball crash. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're looking like a prophet right now, bro. I think GP sees the future.
He's picking the perfect windows to go for these jump ins in order to get so much. Because with the rage, it's a factor. Not quite anymore. PawnMaster gonna immediately snuff out that candle, but the fire is still burning. GP continuing to push as hard as he can on this stock. Now trying to give any window of opportunity for PawnMaster to be able to come back, as he did in that last game.
Oh, he's not falling for it. He's not falling for the Youngling Classic.
This fella's playing Ultimate, but no, GP looks like he's trying to do something different. There's a shield poke. Nah, quick
bro, if I was GP, I'll take on my headphones. Yo, bro, stop doing these up Bs, bro.
Yeah, bro. Legit. Yeah,
Get off me, bro.
I think a better way to show it is not by telling him, but teaching him. And then a dash attack. Another clutch.
That's the first lesson, bro. First lesson, stop up B and hold this dash attack.
My God.
GP up 2-1, bro.
Look, bro, the one thing that any player here has to understand, if you struggle in these zoner matchups, and you find yourself getting tilted, one thing you have to learn, one big word, tempo. I pointed out earlier, GP is not always jumping in because he knows you'll be getting caught by these upward boomerang throws from PawnMaster. And he also knows that the tempo is boomerang, arrow. And then he did that dash attack right before the arrow could be shot, right before it left the string. And that's what we call game sense. GP looking very strong in that game, and we'll see what we can do on this counter pick. PawnMaster, what are you cooking with?
Sam's using more bombs this game, maybe to kind of trap some landings, disrupt some movement. Doesn't really matter though, GP keeps coming in from the air, so I feel like these bombs on the ground aren't going to really do too much. I like the boomerang option, but the problem is in this matchup is that Ike's nair, like we said earlier, it just ignores it. You know,
yes.
It does not matter if you, where the hell you're throwing stuff, I'm just going to go all the way through it from that diagonal angle, catch you with a nair, and maybe get an upper to kill you.
All right, PawnMaster off to a really great start. Oh, wow, gets a tech situation. Oh, man. But the thing is, even, like, bro, honestly, this low-key might be a better stage for Ike than Youngling. The platforms are good, being able to hide under them. It's a lot more that you have to traverse. But there's the extensions. The extensions that Ike's able to get with these platforms is so dangerous. It might actually shorten your life expectancy. Nice job on the up smash. Almost killed, but not quite. All right, to PawnMaster with more great coverage. Putting out these positions. Oh, yeah, a wonderful grab to get the shield.
I like the grab options. I'll just mix it in just to make sure GP's not aware of all the tricks in the book. Needs to get his reading glasses on. I know he's an old man, but for sure. Shout out to GP still though. And this youngling, maybe he can get in conversion, but doesn't find it though. And again, there we go. The boomerang's working at that time. Sneaks in the net kill.
My God, dude! I can't believe we're seeing a very high level of this matchup on display right now. From the zoning and switching to the aggression when necessary on PawnMaster to the sheer ability to break through this wall, GP.
And now you see PawnMaster kind of like taking his time now, you know, he's going back to that threat bubble, that mid-tier, not mid-tier, sorry, that mid-zone of like not being too close but not being too far, just to stand outside of any threat that GP puts out, you know?
Yeah, exactly, and then right there, he was a little bit too far away to get an immediate run-up punish, but he was definitely close enough for the run-up shield to get stuffed by that grab. Great call-up, another great dash grab from PawnMaster, man. And there we go, almost gets the boomerang, which would have certainly comboed into a kill. Oh yeah, that's one of my least favorite things. The back air to nair, I can't stand it. But clearly, GP is gonna have to stand up against it. I love the weight on the tech chase eventually. Forward throw kill while they buck that move, and now here we go. 3 stocks to 1. PawnMaster looking so strong.
Yeah, PawnMaster definitely running away with this game for sure. Coming down with the aggressive down air to stop GP from getting any damage on him.
There we go. Ether, what a great coverage. He put out one out there for the forward, so he had to expend the air dodge early, and then no way getting around that Ether on the way back. Wonderful job from GP, but he's going to need more. Now Ike is certainly equipped to make a comeback, 100%. But you cannot make that many mistakes against this constant wall of hitboxes. These continued shield call-outs with the grabs.
There you go. If you get close to me, it's the up B time, and these up airs, then he's taking him off the top. Love the weight again. PawnMaster showing some great patience as well, trying to seal this 2-stock.
Yeah, and like you said, Faz, it cannot be understated how effective this spacing is from PawnMaster. He's really just playing this so well, just being aware of, and really it's basically just a matter of what options can my opponent hit me with right here.
Oh, you might be dead.
God.
Oh, just waits instead, goes for the fair option.
Oh my goodness, you're really one touch away if you're GP. Still in there. Oh my goodness, he's kind of swinging out the normals, gets that down tilt, that's the problem solver.
Yep, the problem solver, bro.
My God,
he has the solution. He's asking the question, bro.
He is.
By the moment, GP's failing the exam. It's game 5 now, I believe. It's been a hot set so far, though.
This is a very hot set. And the thing is, that stage actually did work out very well for PawnMaster because he used those triplats like a tent over him. It was just, it could have been pretty disastrous potentially with those Ike Nair extensions. But dude, we did not see him get that many chances to hit a Nair at all to begin with. It was just dominance. I don't know what stage we're going to, but I do hear Pokemon music. I believe it could be maybe Kalos. I think he would go Kalos in his matchup. PS2.
Oh no, GP said he would always ban Kalos for Ike. I don't think he likes that stage. I do know that for sure. So yeah, we're gonna go to PS2.
Yeah, he already won on small battlefield, so it makes sense. Go to another stage that's double plats. Okay. Oh wow, man. PawnMaster, that combo game that we mentioned is just so strong from him these last few games.
Super strong opening gambit from PawnMaster.
Really, dude. In 2 touches, you're 81. That's
literally
huge.
Sneezed 101 on him just like that, you know.
Oh man. Yep. Now here we go. The autopilot, it's enough now. The autopilot is enough now. Just keep putting out in the same spot.
And he's making GP come to him. He's just going to meet him with an up smash every single time.
Yeah.
Stopping these diagonal air approaches. I like the adaptation from PawnMaster now, especially in a game 5 set where you need to show all of your tricks now. You know, this is it.
Yeah, man. It's just, with PawnMaster, it's just, the goal is just to make it as minimal interactions as possible.
Yep.
Make it a single-player game as much as you can by either putting out projectiles or putting them in the vortex, getting a ton of damage. A lot of dip on the chip there with that dash attack. Could have been a good idea, but not quite.
But the thing is, GP has a sword, right? You know, even though Young Link has all these things, GP's big disjointed sword can ignore a lot of Young Link's hitboxes. We were seeing it earlier, but PawnMaster doing a great job to kind of dodge it all, and they're both just weaving in and out. Very clutch F tilt at the ledge, gonna kill GP for that.
Oh man, he immediately strikes back with the dash attack. He's going for the Ether. Oh no, he actually is still, okay, he's able to make it back. I was worried that he wouldn't be able to land on stage or might get pineappled underneath the stage, but he's able to make it back. Very clutch.
I was kind of questioning it earlier, but actually, I'm starting to realize these up airs to cover the tech chases on the platform have been super good for PawnMaster, you know? Because of the lingering hitbox, doesn't matter if you go left or right or just stay there, the up air's always there to meet you there.
Absolutely. Man, and now I think as the set goes on more and more, we're just seeing the limits of Ike's mobility as the main factor for why PawnMaster, like the thing is, the strength and the range are there, the disjoints are huge, but it's really just a matter of what trajectories can you move in? How quickly are you able to break the zone? And your frame data as well, like it's really, like we mentioned the Young Link's frame data being so good, but there's all GP stuff is just, and in this best of 5 set, it's become telegraphed.
Yeah, I feel like PawnMaster's definitely caught on to GP's game plan of just like coming in from the air above, and you know, even though he's still throwing out the boomerangs, he's starting to do more up smashes instead. to kind of catch and potentially kill him as well. And he's, again, running away from him.
The dash backs have been so good.
Exactly, dashing in, dashing back out, knows when he has the chance to get these kills. He still hasn't even lost the stock yet.
Oh man, the ground control makes it so that he's doing more arrows now, so that way the dash attack is less of an even feasible possibility. Oh, there's GP this time with the grab. Down throw not enough to kill just yet. Oh man, this is just, we're 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in and still Young Link on the first stock. The weight is a factor too, but my God, he is not able to find a killing blow. And there's another, oh man, that is just some tough luck for GP.
Yeah, PawnMaster definitely running away with it, doing the marathon final sprint at the moment.
Yep, and you see here, he's content to sit in shield. He knows for a fact that he's not going to die. It's going to take so many more interactions for him to die. Unless, of course, he gets a good leg roll read from GP. And now, let's see. Now, GP, at this point, the win condition with 3 minutes on the clock, because now timeout is potentially a factor if PawnMaster is going to keep playing at this pace. Really, man, you have to just take very minimal. The damage might not even be a factor. It's more so just getting in. The more you've already been downloaded at this point, I would say, with how PawnMaster's been playing.
Yeah, he's just getting these nickel and dimes with these straight hits off the boomerang, converting it into a decent bit of damage. But okay, here you go, GP trying to get something started. But again, like we said before, the mobility just isn't there. He cannot catch this little gremlin.
Yeah, it's a tough luck, man. It's tough luck. It goes for, oh man, he's just not enough time to punish after a blocked or whipped attack. Because again, being too slow.
Okay, a nice drift away from GP. Meets him with the upper instead, trying to keep him in the air. But PawnMaster gets back to the ground, and as soon as he gets back on the ground, he's going to set his game plan back in motion, of course. Yeah,
and another thing that we notice here too, with those dashbacks, the stage control is so important because that gives PawnMaster free room to be able to try and get a whip punish, to be able to create more space and keep that effective range. When GP has PawnMaster's back against the wall, we could have been seeing more of this, more opportunities for kills, but that has unfortunately not been the case for him. And now 2 minutes on the clock with 150% on GP. Really, man, it's looking as bleak can get. And there's the forward air. That will close it out. PawnMaster playing a very safe, slow and steady wins the race type of game.
Absolutely, you just played solid.
Yeah, that was just knowing the game plan, knowing exactly what you need to do against a heavy hitter like Ike, man. And now that's PawnMaster, one of the last remaining Maryland players in this bracket, left here to defend against GP, who was showing a strong showing up until now. But now he's going to be holding it down, and he'll proceed with potentially, we could have an all Maryland Grand Finals, or we could see perhaps Krishan fall into the losers, because this next set